Hi, good day. Hopefully you're well. I'm fine too. I'm having a nice time. A very reflective time. Today we're going to talk about love. What goes on in love and how can it be productive to you, and how can you take it further than it sometimes can stop. What we're going to learn about is how to set boundaries in your love life. Because without boundaries, you're going to become resentful in nature, and you're going to have the results you didn't plan for, that is failing. You're going to have poor results. So we're going to look at how to have an excellent relationship. And you can only have an excellent relationship if you're performing excellently. Because when you're performing poor, definitely you're going to have a poor reward. And there are cases where some people are saying, I'm a good woman, I'm a good man. How come my partner left me? The answer is very simple. It's just because they are also good. So when you bring good on the table, their result is going to be poor. When you bring poor, you're going to get poor. When you bring good, you're going to get poor. So you have to bring excellent. That's today's topic, and we're going to elevate it in a way that makes it very productive to you, the listener. So if you're in a relationship and you're facing challenges, here is what you can do. Look at yourself. Look inward. What in you is missing that is being reflected to you by your partner? There are cases where someone becomes very needy. Neediness in you, where you feel you can't really do without someone, is reflecting that in you you're neglecting yourself. So it requires that you don't even look at the other person, but you look at yourself and see where are you not loving yourself enough? Where are you abandoning yourself? Because being obsessed with another person means you're not following your purpose as an individual. So the solution will be to go inward, back to your life, and find your purpose. Because once you find your purpose, you'll not have the obsession anymore. You'll be obsessed with your goals, with your life. You won't be needing someone to be with you all the time. So it's a reflection. What someone shows you by getting distant from you, if you're needy. That person is just communicating, the energy is just communicating that mend yourself. It's continuously telling you, go back to yourself, come home to yourself. And finally, when you understand the meaning of the reflection and you indeed go inward and start working on yourself, you'll see very productive. You'll have very good results in your performance in the other fields, be it financial, be it social, be it spiritual. You'll perform better because you hold back your power to yourself. Sometimes people think that you can love someone into loving you. You can love someone into loving you so much. However, sometimes it just repels that person, because everyone wants something they can't have. So if you're readily available, then it kills the enthusiasm of the other person, and they hardly look your side because you're always there. You're always there. So find things to do. Get busy. Find better things to do. Do productive things in your life. If you have nothing to do, you go do gardening. Find something that keeps you busy. Something that looks like you're building something. Go build something. Find something else to build. And once you call back your energy, then that other person will have the space to move towards you, because as you're being so needy towards another person, you're pushing them towards the wall. So when you retreat, they can also move forward. So that's one way of healing relationships. Please give the other people space. Find other things to do, and you'll find that when you meet again, you have stories to tell, because each of you has been pursuing their goals in life. So if you're having struggles in your relationship, the solution is look inside yourself and try to mend the relationship with you before you mend the relationship with others. If you love yourself, if you take care of yourself, that will be reflected back to you. And the others would want to love you. They would love to take care of you because you love yourself. You're taking yourself as priority. So one thing someone should never do is put another person in a place of first priority than you. That one is always going to backfire. It's always going to backfire. You can try going that way, but the results are known. So if you want to have a productive relationship, if you want to have a beautiful relationship, please take care of yourself. Please make yourself number one. In your life, you come first, and then other things follow. If you put anything else first before you put yourself, it's not a story with a good ending. It's not a story with a good ending. So please put boundaries in your life. Have boundaries. Don't be so selfless that other people are going to use you as rugs. Other people are going to use you as stepping stones to go forward when you're just staying there. Have boundaries. The boundaries are going to protect your energy so that you're not drained. Because in cases where someone overgives and they're not getting anything in return, or they're getting breadcrumbs in return, it's like you're pouring from a cup and it has nothing to fill it, and it's continuously pouring. It's going to become empty. You're going to become drained, and you're going to become resentful, and you're not going to love your life. And even that relationship that you have been overpouring in is going to fail, because the pressure is going to become too much and you will burst. So if you're in a relationship, please first give to yourself before you give to your partner. First fill your cup, then that's the only way you can fill others' cups. Stop overgiving. Overgiving does not only hurt you, but it also hurts the other person you're doing it for. Because they'll never look deep into themselves to find out what is really wrong with them, so that they can tap in those resources that are inside them, so that they can be able to shine. But when you overgive, it's like that person has to always return to you to get energy. Let that person find their own energy. Let them also be living their own life. So when two people living complete lives come together, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a good relationship. Not two halves coming together to make one whole. No. It's two complete individuals coming together. People who have done their work coming together. That is a good relationship, because there is no neediness in such a relationship. You just complement each other. So for those who are having some struggles in your relationship, please look inwards and see why you're abandoning yourself, and you'll see that your relationship is just a reflection of what is going on inside you. So when you rectify what is going on inside you, your relationship is naturally going to get better. And if you don't know how to love yourself, how can you love another? If you despise yourself, if you don't respect yourself, then how can you respect another? That means it's a lie. You're not in love with someone else, you're not respecting them, you're just covering up something. So go inwards, do your work, love yourself. Find things about yourself to develop. And once you develop them, you'll feel better about yourself, you'll love yourself, and that love will come out as how you express love to others, because you know how to love yourself. So that's the same love you're going to express towards others, and the world is going to be a better place. So cheer up and find the things that make you happy, find the things that give you good energy, so that you can grow. And indeed you will grow and you have a better life. Thank you.